Okay, so I'm here with Mariel, who is now, we are on our 16th week working together. So it's been a really good time getting to get to know you. And I'm thinking about all of the stuff we've accomplished in this time too. And we just hit that like little milestone of 15 pounds down, literally this week. So super excited to get to chat with you about your experience and really just kind of share what's been going on. So, but okay.
Same.
So, before working with Sammy Lee Fitness, what was the most frustrating part of your workout routine?
Well, there was no routine. um, I've I've always been passionate about like working out. I used to run a lot every day. And then I got into strength training when my mom got sick and I had to become her caretaker. And I realized I'm not that strong and I couldn't carry her every day. So I realized the importance of muscle building. But I was trying to teach myself, and that was going nowhere. Like, I had no structure. I was doing just random workouts, and I was not seeing results. And that part got frustrating because I thought I was putting in the work. I thought I was, I'm working out, I'm lifting weights, I'm doing this, but I'm not seeing results. So yeah, it got to a point that it just got frustrating.
Mm-hmm. Was there a specific breaking point that made you realize you needed help?
When I got to a year of consistently, and I say consistently because my workouts were all over the place, but I kept showing up in a way. A year of doing that, and there was no results. And what's funny is the weight goal that you set for me, I had set for myself. And for a full year, I did not get there. And then within weeks of working with you, I hit the same goal. So it just showed me that I didn't really have any like good plan in place.
That's really good, though. I mean, it just goes to show if you have the right plan, things do fall into place in your own words. But good.
Yeah.
I'm really glad you did reach out for help. Was
I'm
there
glad.
a specific exercise or movement that intimidated you, or you felt like you couldn't do that maybe now you feel more comfortable doing?
Squats. And that's because I don't know if I ever told you this, but when I started like trying to strength train and everything, I knew nothing about form. And I hurt myself doing squats where I couldn't walk for 4 days. Um, and I never wanted to do squats again. I was so scared of doing squats. And now I can do it. Great. But what I'm very grateful about when I started working with you is that the whole first phase was form and our foundation and everything. And I didn't know before how important form was. So yeah, squats scared me.
Yeah, I mean, 4 days of not being able to walk. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. I can imagine that that would be really scary to try and jump in and do that literally ever again. But was there how did our coaching help you work past that? You mentioned form. How did we help you with that?
Well, you first of all taught me the importance of form, which I had, now looking back, it's so obvious, but like I had no idea. So yeah, we went through the whole first 6 weeks of our program. It was dedicated to form and making sure I had the correct form. And if I wasn't sure, I can send you a video and you would like help me through it. So very grateful for that. Really helped me.
Good. And girl, your form looks so good. I mean, exactly. Like it's one thing to tell you what to do, but you take it and run with it. So you're the one that did the hard work. So thank you for being so receptive and putting your what's the saying, like not putting where your money where your mouth is, but like you're walking the walk. You know what I mean?
Well, I could not do it without you. So it's a team thing.
It is. Go team, girl. Well, and really too, like you're only halfway through the program. So I'm curious how you feel about your progress thus far. We're 15 pounds down.
Yeah, it's interesting because it's so profound how I feel. Like I can't really put it into words because I came here wanting physical results, but what I'm getting back from it is so much more than physical. Like yesterday when I took my progress photo, I sat with that photo for a little bit. Oh, I even sent it to you. um, and I saw like little baby abs coming, but it meant so much to me because I looked at that photo and I thought about myself many years ago who hated my body, as many women do. We hate our bodies because society tells us a whole bunch of crap. Um, but I just thought about what I'm doing for my body now, what my body is doing for me, the confidence that's coming with it. My children look at me and they're more interested in exercise. I feel better. I have more energy. Like, there's so much that comes with it that I was not expecting. So, yesterday, I really did have a moment where I was like, I'm so proud of myself, but I'm also so grateful that I took this step because what I'm getting back is so much more.
Oh, I'm so happy you said that. What do your husband and your kiddos think about this journey that you're on?
They're very proud. The little one has this new love for working out and like he'll like show me his little baby muscles and like try to work out with me and he thinks I'm an athlete, which I think is so cute. I'm not an
I mean,
athlete.
yes, you are, girl. You're putting
I
in
mean, I
work.
guess. But the other day he said something along the lines like, "Oh, mom, you're an athlete," and I'm like, "It's so cute that you think I'm an athlete." But my partner's also so supportive, and it's so cute. He'll like every time we're eating, he's like, "Does this fit into your macros? Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's fine." So it's been nice that my family is so involved and they see the progress also.
Yes, and that's huge too, having that support. It's so beautiful to hear that because it truly does like make all the world a difference. So, oh, that makes me so happy. I'm so glad to hear that. And I do want to talk about nutrition too, because that's been a really big thing for you as well. Um, Tell me about your relationship with food before we started working together. Were you kind of stuck in a cycle, second guessing choices? Where were you when you started?
So for many years, I was in that restricting and then binging cycle that a lot of us are familiar with. And I got tired of it. And I remember like researching like why do we do that and all of that and I started to sit more with my body. And like when I wanted to binge, I would pause and that led me to intuitive eating, which was great because I feel like I stayed in maintenance for a while and it worked for me. But then when I had these new fitness goals, it wasn't because when I sat with my food and I like started tracking, I realized that I was not eating enough. I was not eating enough protein. Um, and when I started tracking my food and working with you, I realized that, yeah, we do need more food than what we think. We're taught to eat less and be smaller, but yeah, it's not going to help us in the long run.
No, and it's interesting too. Once you started eating more food, I'd love to know from your perspective, what was the difference in how you felt?
Way more energy. um, And at first, I was scared to eat more just because of the mindset that we have. But then when I started eating more and losing weight and having more energy, I realized that, wait, food is not the enemy. We need food. It's okay.
Good. Ugh, that's so good to hear too. I mean, you really hit the nail on the head there too. Like, especially like, I remember America's Next Top Model and the magazines when we were growing up. Everything was just about being as small as possible. And I'm very happy
Yeah.
things seem to have kind of flipped, maybe a little too much on the other side with still like those unachievable goals, right? But I love that you were receptive to conquering that fear of eating more. And I mean, you're literally sleeping better as a result of that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's it's definitely changed how I eat and how I look at food. I don't see food as the enemy anymore.
Oh,
So that's a big win.
yes. Oh, that makes me so happy to hear. Good. That's a huge goal of mine. So, yay. Okay. Sweet. Um, and really, like, you kind of answered this next question, but I would love to know, like, what's something that you never thought you'd be able to enjoy, like, guilt free, that now you're just kind of consuming on a regular basis?
I mean, the first thing that comes to my mind is weekly date nights that I have with my partner. Um, when I started this program and was taking it seriously, I'm like, I was scared that I was going to have to sacrifice date night or like, change it up a bit. Because what we like to do is go out to dinner or discover a new speakeasy in the city or something like that. And I'm like, well, I'm going to have to sacrifice that. But I haven't missed any. And at first, I remember like being a little hard on myself, like, oh my God, I overdid it. And you were like, girl, you're getting results. It's fine. Just enjoy, have fun. And yeah, I did not know before that I can still have fun. I can still go to a bar, have a glass of wine with my friends, and just pick up where I left off the next day and move on and still see results. It hasn't held me back at all.
Yes. And I think we talked about this last week, maybe, with the science kind of behind having a meal that is a little bit higher calories than what you're doing in your deficit. How did that information resonate with you? And tell me also in your own words what that like what that is about, or explain.
Like, what do you mean? Like the having a meal that's not in my deficit, like how it'll help my metabolism?
Yes.
I don't think I understand the question.
Oh, okay. I kind of put like three questions all at the same time because my brain was like,
Oh, okay.
but it's the caffeine. But so that concept, you understand the concept of like having more calories than what's typically in your deficit can help you.
Yeah.
Yes. Um,
Yeah.
do you understand why that is?
No.
Okay, well that's good feedback for me. That's something that we need to make sure you know. But I won't harp on that too much here.
Hmm.
But really it's just kind of letting your body reset its metabolism, so to say,
Hmm.
from the deficit to getting some more extra calories. But how has that information also contributed to the way that you are navigating your nutrition?
It's definitely helped me relax and understand that not every day is going to be perfect. And even the days that aren't perfect actually benefit me. So it's been good. I definitely, when I go into date night now, or like this past Saturday was my son's birthday, and we went to Applebee's, and I enjoyed a meal, and it was okay, and I was with family, and I didn't really, I, I knew it wasn't going to hinder my progress.
Yes. Ah, I mean, nail on the head as per usual, Mario. But like, it's so good to hear you say that you're not stressed about navigating not just your meal prep, but meals out with your family and enjoying life.
Hmm. And it's good because I really value time with my family, time with my friends. It's something that I don't, it would suck if I have to sacrifice that. So the fact that I don't have to is amazing.
Huge bonus. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, girl. I know I said 15 minutes and I get excited talking. So let me know if on time wise, where are you at time wise?
I could do like 10 more minutes. I have to go
Oh,
get the kids from school in a little bit,
okay.
but
Okay. We'll
I'm good.
definitely be done in 10 minutes. But
Yeah.
okay. Let me stay on task here. So before joining, we mentioned you really didn't have much of a routine. What do you
Hmm.
think was your biggest struggle with staying consistent?
I didn't know what staying consistent meant really because I would keep doing my workouts and I'm sorry, my job.
It's okay.
Um,
Busy working
I would
lady.
multitasking over here.
Uh-huh.
um, so I would do my workouts and I thought I was being consistent because I would show up and do a workout, but I like I said earlier, I didn't really have a plan. So I didn't know, I really didn't know what to do. I also didn't have someone holding me accountable. So if like I wanted to skip a few workouts, it's fine. No one was watching. So I could just do whatever I want with no plan, and that was taking me nowhere.
Mm-hmm. Now you have a little bit of Big Brother watching all the time.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
a friendly way.
Yeah.
But yeah.
A lot of my a lot of my friends kind of test like if we've hung out in the past couple weeks and I have a big meal, I'll be like, "Oh no, my coach." The next day, I'm gonna hear it. But I
That's
did
so funny.
commit to always being honest. So
Yes.
like if I have too much food, we're gonna see it, and you're gonna text me the next day.
Yes. And we're going to talk
Yeah.
about why and also I mean I think the best thing about it is it's not going to freak you out, stress you out or make you feel guilty. You know, tomorrow's a new day and we'll just get right back on track.
Yeah, something that happened early into like our experience working together was the day that I had like a lot of sodium the day before. And I remember looking at myself in the mirror and my face was a little puffy and I'm like, that's weird. Literally like 5 minutes later, you wrote to me and you were like, you might be puffy today. I drink a lot of water. And I was like, oh, you're good.
You're like looking at your phone like, can she hear me right now?
Yeah, is there like a little camera in here looking?
Stalking you. That's actually really funny. That's good though.
Yeah.
I mean, and it shows because you're so honest in your logs. We wouldn't be able
Yeah.
to work through those things or know it unless you were honest about it. So, thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yes. And you did mention like about the accountability, like having that kind of big brother watching. Um
Mhm.
why do you think that has kind of changed the game for you in seeing results?
Well, because I know there's someone there holding me accountable and someone I have to answer to. Before it was just me and I'd be like, "Oh, it's fine." But to know that someone is watching and I care about my results, you care about my results, like I don't know, it's different. It's different when someone who cares about you is watching and only wants what's best for you, and I kind of don't want to let you down. I don't want to let myself down.
Yeah, it's the what's the word? Like two-factor authentication, like you gotta get the
Yeah.
second code in the email or whatever. Yeah, it's true, but
Yeah.
I am curious hearing you say that. Do you think even with the same nutrition plan and exercise plan, without the accountability, would you have had the same results?
I don't know. I maybe if like I knew what I was doing and I would just move forward. Well, actually no, because I have so many questions along the way. And I would need like I don't know. I always write to you and I feel like just having you there has helped me get to where I am today. So, no. I don't think so.
Well, that makes me feel good. I'm glad that it's helpful to be able to have those questions answered along the way, but that does go to show the importance of really having that person in your corner to like cheer you on and answer questions and make sure you're on track. Tough love
Yeah.
and emphasizing the love, but yeah, holding you accountable. I love that. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, we've talked about a lot. This has been really awesome, but what do you think has been like the biggest win for you as far as how your transformation thus far has impacted your life?
The confidence it's given me. And it's not, like I said earlier, it's not only like the results I'm seeing are not only physical, it's emotional too. And being able to see my body change, being able to get stronger every day, being able to see my children also being affected by this, just the community that we have also, because we're a whole bunch of group of women who cheer each other on, like everything that it's given me has given me so much fulfillment and so much confidence that I am so grateful for, because I did not have this before. I've grown a lot in the time that we've been together. Um, I told you a little bit about it a few weeks ago, but like there was a day that I was just sitting with my fiance and I looked over and I was like, my coach has really changed my life. And you have, and it's a gift and it's amazing and I'm so grateful for it.
Thank you very much. I mean, thank you for trusting me to help you with this. We get nowhere without the trust. So, girl,
Yeah.
yes. Oh, I'm so pumped up. Is it the caffeine? My armpits are all sweaty here in this conversation. I'm so hyped. Girl, yes. Okay, is there anything else you want to add?
I mean, I told you in the beginning I would say thank you a million times and just thank you. I'm really, really grateful we found each other and this work has been amazing. You're a very great coach.
Thank you very much, girl. I'm really glad we found each other too. And we're only halfway there. We still got, I mean, a little less than halfway to go.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, all this in the what did I say? How many weeks? 18,
16.
16 weeks. 16 weeks. Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh. We've still got so much more fun to be had, girl. So, uh, uh, uh. Phase, what are we? I say phase 2. We're in like phase 3 right now, but phase
We're in phase
yeah,
3.
phase 3, 4, 5 coming to you hot soon. Heck
Yeah.
yeah.
Where my legs are jelly.
Yes. Yes. But you love
Yes.
it. Sweet. All right, girl. Okay, I'll just hit the stop record button and then we'll chit chat a little bit more.
Okay.